What did Trump really gain from China? Donald Trump went to China, but many people are asking one important question: what did he actually gain from the visit? After years of trade wars, tariffs, political tension, and public criticism toward Beijing, Trump suddenly sat down with Xi Jinping again. Was this simply diplomacy, or was something much bigger happening behind closed doors? Because when America and China start talking again, the consequences often involve far more than politics. Billions of dollars, global markets, technology, jobs, and strategic power may all be part of the conversation. One of the biggest reasons people paid attention to the visit is simple: money. America and China remain deeply connected economically despite years of rivalry. Factories, global supply chains, technology manufacturing, agriculture, and financial markets are still heavily tied together. This means even small changes in diplomacy between Washington and Beijing can influence prices, businesses, and economic stability around the world. One reported outcome of the visit involved aircraft agreements, including discussions surrounding Boeing purchases. For America, major aviation deals can mean jobs, manufacturing growth, and billions of dollars flowing through the economy. For China, aircraft purchases support growing travel demand and long-term transportation needs. While agreements like these may appear technical, they often carry significant political and economic symbolism. Agriculture has long been one of the most important areas in US-China trade relations. Products like soybeans and agricultural exports have historically played a major role in economic negotiations. During previous trade tensions, American farmers often felt the impact of tariffs and restrictions. Because of this, any progress involving agricultural trade can become politically important inside the United States. Another possible gain may not involve money directly, but stability. When two of the world's largest powers experience rising tensions, uncertainty spreads quickly across financial markets and global politics. Diplomatic meetings can help reduce pressure, ease fears, and create temporary stability. Even if no dramatic breakthrough occurs, simply opening communication channels may already be viewed as a strategic win. But this relationship is no longer just about trade. Technology now sits at the center of US-China competition. Artificial intelligence, semiconductors, advanced manufacturing, and surveillance technology are shaping the future balance of power. Some analysts believe meetings like this may involve strategic positioning around technology leadership rather than short-term economics alone. What happens between America and China rarely stays between America and China. Global businesses, investors, governments, and consumers all feel the effects. Rising tensions can disrupt supply chains and markets, while stronger relations can calm uncertainty. That is why the entire world often watches these meetings so closely. Some observers believe Trump's visit may also carry political benefits. Strong diplomatic appearances can influence public perception, strengthen leadership images, and shape political narratives. International meetings often send messages not only to foreign governments, but also to domestic audiences back home. Of course, major diplomacy rarely benefits only one side. China may also gain stability, economic confidence, and stronger communication channels with Washington. This raises another important question: was the visit mainly about what Trump gained, or what both countries needed? For years, Trump's image on China was closely tied to tariffs and economic pressure. Many Americans supported tough policies aimed at protecting manufacturing and reducing trade imbalances. Because of that history, seeing Trump engage diplomatically again naturally raises curiosity about whether priorities are changing or simply evolving. Some analysts believe the visit may also reflect a larger geopolitical strategy. Tensions involving Taiwan, technology competition, energy markets, and global alliances continue shaping relations between Washington and Beijing. In that context, diplomacy can become part of a much bigger strategic game. Whether Trump's China visit was a major success depends on how people define victory. Was it about trade, political optics, stability, strategic leverage, or simply avoiding greater conflict? The answer may depend on what happens next in the relationship between both countries. So while the headlines focused on meetings and diplomacy, the bigger story may involve something deeper. Trump's China visit could influence trade, technology, markets, and global stability in ways that are not immediately obvious. And perhaps the biggest question is not simply what Trump gained from China, but whether this visit signals something bigger about the future of America and China itself.